on the beat.
There it is.
Cowboys drawing a cut.
Y'all know what it is, man. It's the crew. It's your crew's favorite crew. Cowboys Drawing Uncut, the podcast. We live on the CRU Kickback. Y'all know how we do, man. Y'all see Crew Rick. Y'all see Steve-O. Y'all see Young Terry. We call him YT.
Oh, man,
OG over. OG just chilling like an OG should be. Man, it's the Commanders versus the Cowboys. We try and get this season sweet. Yeah.
Bring out the brooms.
Bring out the brooms.
Are they sitting anybody?
Out the brooms. That's a good question.
Okay.
Great question.
A sweep's a sweep.
That's
sweet.
A sweep's a sweep, but I still want to know how easy is it going to be for us? I think if they sitting people,
Well,
if they sitting people, it'll be a little better.
They're saying that they're playing to win. So
I
don't
can believe that.
Anybody.
I can believe that.
I guess they're trying to take some momentum.
No, they want their leg back.
They do.
Yeah, they want their leg back. They want their leg back.
And I do
they're
expect
gonna
them to
celebrate
run the
on
score if
us.
they can. I expect them to run the score.
No
That's
back.
what they're gonna try to do. They're gonna try to embarrass us at home if they can embarrass us at home.
Mm.
Send us out on the note. We kind of have to win this game just for the home field crowd. We can't go out like that, dog. Get our ass whooped last game of the season again at home in front of them, dog.
Right. That's a good way of looking at it too, Terry, man. And just think, this is 2025. Do you want to start 2025 with a win, or do you want to start it with a loss?
They bringing in DQ coming back to Dallas. They're gonna play. They're gonna be playing hard to get DQ a win against his old team, and I think we're gonna match up, and we're gonna play hard to make sure that we beat DQ to send them out with that win, with a loss.
So how will we feel about that season, though, man? The
failure.
It's still
It's a failure.
Yeah, it was horrible, man. It started in the off season with the Joneses.
I
They
agree
ain't
with
gonna
that.
do right.
I agree
They
with
ain't
that.
gonna do right by their team. They just cared about being number one on the board.
marketing.
That's it.
Losing mentality.
Almost fair. Yeah, man. Like, my thing is that the way I look at it, like, I guess we could really save our overall thoughts for the recap, but it was hard, man. This was a rough season. This was a really rough season. It was hard to pod through. It was hard to pod through, man. And that's how you know it's rough, because, like, having to come in and talk about this week after week, it's been hard. Without being repetitive, because we've had the same issues game to game, season to season, without sound like we beating dead horses. You know what I mean? It's like, geez, man, this season was a rough one, man. I'm kind of excited for it to like, now I'm ready for it to be over. Put it as misery. Pull the plug, man. Just grab what the things and pull the plug.
Mr. 17-0 himself.
Man, I was wrong, bro. I was wrong.
Don't worry, we all was, man.
I've been doing a lot of apologizing. Hey, that one thing I tell y'all.
Nah, ain't no. We ain't trying to apologize. We just.
I've been doing a lot of it.
We need to go in with the right mindset, starting the seasons out, moving forward.
Yeah, we got to.
We can't
On
have
top of that.
Yeah.
You came with your own idea. You know what I'm saying? Some people that get on their cameras, man, they scared to put their own opinion out there. They sharing other opinions, man.
That's true.
The crew, we been doing this, man. Like, we been having our own opinions that influence people in our city. So it's just only right we need to do it around the world, man, because that's just what we do. That's all you did, good.
And that's a good point you made, because it was a bold pick, and like Rick said, had that came true, he would have let him use his helicopter.
Right.
Yeah, man.
That'd have been a nice little
Choppers
sneak.
has been flying.
But you hit it, dropped around Shawnee Park. Right, Shawnee
Master
Park.
Jerry.
Dropped and put it clean up. Like they put it right up on Shawnee.
Drop land right on the line next to Jerry.
Oh yeah. So who is this? Yeah, I'm hopping out. Yeah, you hopping
Who
out.
this is, man? The Cowboys #1 fan. Move over.
17-0, I called it. 17-0, that's me. And Rick gave them these parlays week to week, so now we rich. What's up? What we doing? What we doing, Jerry?
Man,
if we'd have been 17-0, I'd have had some nice parlays because all
Yeah, I already
mine
know you would have.
problem us winning.
You already know it. They wouldn't let you win because of that.
So a couple of days ago, Zim came out in the press conference speaking to the media and got kind of choked up and emotional or whatever. But one of the things that came out of it, he was saying that he regretted blending in DQ's defense with his.
Yeah.
Why would he do that?
I'm thinking maybe because he had some of the same. Sometimes they don't like to take when you ain't rebuilding. I think they don't like to take a lot of that what they used to running out of them because you have to learn a whole new system to basically starting over.
You're trying to keep it comfortable. You try to keep it comfortable. That's what
Yeah,
it
he's
sounds
trying
like.
to keep him
Try
comfortable.
to keep comfortable, man. Like so you don't change your habits. Some of the players can still feel like they're playing in position. And then when you see it don't work, like it's hard to break that habit in the middle of a season. You know what I'm saying? But when they snap, they snap.
Yeah.
And that can happen. Like he came in trying to be soft with them. And you gotta regret that because you could have did it your way the whole time, been good.
Yeah.
Because you see how it
I don't
turned
even
out.
think it was just him though. I think he came in and we kept some of the staff from DQ. We still had Al Harris, and he was successful with his secondary. And I think it was some of the things that he wanted to implement and keep in to keep them motivated and everything. He didn't come in with his own crew. He came in with the staff.
That's a good point. Along with a week or so ago, I heard players talking about that they finally starting to buy in. Remember we talked about that last week? That they were finally starting to buy into the scheme. So maybe, like Rick said, maybe, of course, with Harris and with the players' mentality, maybe it was hard to get them on Zim's page. Maybe they were being stubborn, as far as the players and the coaches kind of wanting to stay with what some of the players knew. So maybe he had to kind of, mix that in and kind of play team ball, and everybody be on the same page. So like Rick said, I think that might be along with Harris and players buying in and actually, because you can get players that speak with themselves, for instance, hey man, I don't like what he's doing. Let's go talk to Al. Let's go talk to Al, man. You go talk to Al. Al come back and talk. Hey, can we do this? My players are a little more comfortable with this. So I get it a little bit. It makes sense now. Kind of making sense now.
Yeah. Because it changed up a little bit and the defense started getting tighter.
Making sense now.
All hindsight 2020, man. Hindsight 2020 for him, man. He should have just ran with his shit.
Go with what you know.
Yeah, go with what you know. Go with what got you the job. What got you here?
Do we keep him?
I'm ready to replace everybody, man. I'm ready for everybody to go.
What?
I'm ready for everybody to go.
I'm with you. I'm with you, but
no sob stories.
It ain't happening.
Yeah,
I'm with you, but that ain't happening.
I definitely want a new head coach.
I don't know.
I think he's out of it, man. I think McCarthy's
he might be.
He
might be, man.
If the Commodores smack us, they at her.
Ooh, I don't want smack for him to go though. I want him to go regardless, win, lose, or
what do you say, Rick? My bad, I missed that.
If the Commodores smack us, he's at her. If we smack them, if we give him any kind of hope or linger to hold on through the offseason, they don't keep him.
Yeah, I can see it. I think his last loss to Philly like that hurt too.
Yeah. I think if you
noticing,
add
I've been
on
hearing
to
more
that one,
stories.
All that happy shit went out the window.
Yeah,
I think
you've
so
been hearing
too.
more stories about it. You've been hearing more reports about coaching here in the last couple of weeks than I did. Like, you watch the swing in the media, the big media, mainstream media, right? It
Right.
was us when we were winning. It was a vote of confidence behind McCarthy, and then once you come out
Yeah.
and you get dropped back down to reality, now it's there's a market for McCarthy out there. There's a market for him. I've been saying a lot of there's a
That's
market
how.
for him
But the players are
in more
still kind of
coaching
saying
talk.
the same thing, though. The players are
The players still
still like
want him.
they riding for him.
The
But I
players
don't
still
know if
want him.
does that matter? Does that really matter
It shouldn't.
Yeah,
if the
it
players
does.
are riding for him or not?
It does.
It does on this level.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of
It,
coaches get fired though.
They
And
tripping, man.
the vice
They
versa.
tripping, bro. Ain't no way, bro.
The
Garrett was
vice
the first
versa.
coach.
Players can
Clapper
get
was the
coaches
first coach.
fired, but players can keep coaches as well because those salaries and those players are what's keeping fans in those seats.
But they've already when the
True.
players that matter has already got paid. What does that matter at that point? Where are you going?
Well, players stop playing. They've gotten paid. So do you want to lose morale?
But if they were
Well,
going to do
check
that
one, too,
regardless, look,
y'all.
if they were going to do that regardless, they were going to do that regardless, no matter what kind of coach you have. They're going to lay down. They're going to lay down because if they didn't lay down with this season with nothing on the line, I don't see them laying down for a coaching change.
But see, I think once the chatter start talking about McCarthy's job, then you had Parsons coming on his podcast speaking out on them, other players coming out speaking. So once the chatter start talking about him losing his job, then players start rallying for him, and that's why the harder play. And I think because they're playing for him, I think.
So you
All right,
believe that?
so
Go ahead, Chris.
this has got to be a disconnect because remember it was players complaining about McCarthy too.
This is true.
Like
So that warrant, I mean,
who?
your offensive players.
Well,
His
Trayvon
defensive players sound like they're
separated.
speaking up for him, but the offensive players are kind of. I mean, you had Dak speak up for him, but you had players like Turpin and them. Zeke been complaining about getting the ball. You're getting opportunities. It's got to be a disconnect somewhere in that locker room, man. Like it's your
Man,
fault. What you think?
Herb done
they
flip flop.
fired Zeke. They cut Zeke, and Turpin ain't
Yeah,
got enough
yeah.
weight. His voice don't hold enough weight. It's Dak. I think I don't know. I think if
Right.
the
But
players
That's true.
reunite and want him, they're gonna keep
his
him.
voice don't hold no weight. His voice don't hold no weight, but he been speaking his mind.
Yeah, and I'm
But
with it.
He's been speaking his mind here, like,
your big
yeah,
And,
whether
and
it
what he
holds
just said
weight,
been true.
when you get him, yeah,
your money
But
man
yeah.
won't
Somebody feel that way.
the money
yeah,
man wants him though.
Somebody else agrees with him, I'm sure.
But Turp in this last press conference, he was in support of Mike. He's like going out and trying to get his job and get Mike his win, and that he sounded real supportive versus the stuff that could have got taken out of context from a week earlier.
Yeah,
But
look, I don't
none
think
of these guys though.
it tells me that they thinking about McCarthy coming back, and he want to stay in good graces, make sure he keep that rock going next year.
but
He's locked in. He's 2-time Pro
but
Bowler, man. He locked in for a minute till he fuck it up.
I don't think what Terp said last week was, damaging our, trying to be against our talk about or throw a shot at McCarthy. I just think
I agree.
as a competitor, you want the ball and you think, give me the ball. I can make something happen and I'm not getting the ball, but I don't think it was a shot at him. My personal opinion.
I think he shot at him and he had subsonic bullets.
Do we have the guys though that will honestly so everybody's coming out in support of him now. You don't think that we have a lot of say the right things guys? You know what I mean? Like I also don't see these guys coming out
I
talking
ain't trying to
about
mess
McCarthy.
up.
The way I see, so the way I see it also is the guys that we have. So I think
Michael be
no,
talking however he
but
want
Mike,
to talk.
but you know, also they were able to separate themselves early in the year. They were saying the defense, the defense, the defense. You remember him and Trayvon? They found a way to separate themselves when the team was in rock bottom.
Right.
You know, and that's what makes me think like in the end they're going to support their coach because that's the right thing to say. But also they were quick to separate themselves from the offense when shit was hitting rock bottom. You know what I'm saying? So
They
I look
shouldn't
at
because
that.
the
The
defense was
defense was
trash
playing bad
too.
too, but it was a lot of division. It was a lot of division. So right
That's
now,
true.
it's just right now I see it as we're gonna say the right things. Off season is when you'll hear about it because you're supposed to. Like I don't want to create any more. How many players is gonna come out right now on our team to actually say, "Yeah, I
Well,
want him out of there"? We
but I
don't.
think
Nobody would say that. Nobody.
I think it's a difference when reporters are asking and someone are asking you those questions. But when you come out on your own free
Right.
will to speak
Right.
that, I think it's a little different.
That's
Yeah,
right.
but we don't have the guys. We also don't. We don't have the disruptors. We don't have disruptors on our team. Like that's not
That's true.
somebody.
But
Nobody on our team. Nobody
I
on the
think
team
if
gonna
you
come out
don't
and say that.
if you don't want your coach, you might not say anything negative about him, but you still don't have to come out and say anything positive about him. You can just stay quiet and not say anything at all.
But
They know how
in
they
today's
saying it. They been saying it. They know
staying
how to
quiet
say
is an
it. They
admission of
been
guilt.
saying it.
It's an admission of guilt staying quiet now today. In today's society, if you stay quiet, that's as bad as saying I don't like him.
Yeah,
Well,
but
Because if you do like him, and if
but
you do like him, you'll say
if
it.
somebody's questioning you about it, but if like I said,
Yeah.
but if you just come down on your own free will, then I kind of think that's you speaking out about it, about wanting it.
and I think what a lot of the players are saying, man, is that it's something that's out of their control. The business
Mm-hmm.
is something that they can't control. So why should they even worry about that? That kind of stuff. So that's how they're getting around it without saying
Yeah.
anything one way or
Yeah.
the other. So,
It's semantics.
But,
Yeah,
but I
semantics. That's
can't
what they
agree with
talk.
them
They
though.
good in PR. They good in PR, man.
But as the Cowboys, as sense, I mean, Jerry makes the decisions that him and Steven deems that they want to make, and whatever the players are saying ain't gonna matter.
No, and we don't have those
If
guys. Like Jerry's
what
not
we
going
just
to get
said,
those type of guys
if
though.
they're not worried about the players' input, then why stay?
well, if you hear Michael say something like, I don't have to be the highest paid defensive player ever. I want some players around me, and he goes in and speaks to ownership, like, hey, if I'm taking a big pay cut, man, and helping a hometown discount or whatever you want to phrase it, and I'm trying to win the big one, I think they'll listen to that. I think they'll listen to that if you talking about saving them some money.
Listen. It's
I
like
do, but I don't. I think they're gonna listen, but they
yeah.
ain't gonna act. They ain't gonna make
There
no
it
moves
is.
off of
There
it.
it is. That's what I'm gonna say. We'll hear
Right.
you. We'll
They
hear
gonna
you
find
say
another
it.
reason why they can't spend it, bro.
Yeah, because look, when
That's
they
it.
start throwing out
Why? Because they dumb. They
excuses,
not smart enough to work the cap.
when I call him PH Jones, that's for Steve, that's for you, because I'm gonna call him PH Jones because that's what Steven he is. You know what I mean? So when little PH man, when he get to come out and talking about comparing to the 49ers and looking at other teams, it's like you already pointing the finger talking about we ain't the only ones. You know what I'm saying? Like you put
Yeah,
it's an
yeah.
excuse to throw the man, look over here, man.
Right, dry
They're
snitch.
doing it too. Yeah, you throwing them under the bus. Some hating shit, Steven.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you want to sit there and talk about them. No, we talking about us. So that tells me you're still
That's
not
right.
taking accountability. You're still not
Yeah.
taking accountability for bad moves. You're still not taking accountability for anything or the lack of bad, the
Yeah.
lack of movement in free agency at the trading, or whatever it may be. You're okay with that, and Micah can come to you and say that to you, but we can hear you. But we're gonna give you another excuse on why we couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, dog, I'm worried. Tight asses. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what they are, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't want to spend no money.
So if we hate it this year, what about next year?
Yeah, it's gonna be same. It's gonna be same story. But you know how we lost everybody? How it felt like a mass exodus at the end of the season? We was like, damn, another one. Damn, another one. Damn, another one. I think
That's
we're
about
going
to
to
happen
see.
again.
Yeah, I think so. We're going to see, damn, another one, man. We're going to be questioning on who we choose to sign. He's going to give us one WTF. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna give us one. It's gonna hit the group. It's gonna hit the group chat. We're gonna be like, man, he re-signed him for what? Or he let him walk and they gave him that. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna have a lot of that.
You already did 2 of those already.
Yeah, we're gonna see it again. We're gonna see it again. So-and-so's gonna sign. Somebody's gonna sign for the same amount or something that we could reasonably get given to them. It'll be Osa. It'll be Osa signing for $1 million more somewhere else.
And the what the
yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
might be Trayvon.
Oh, dog. Here you go, dog. Who was that? You trying to trade Trayvon out not too long ago? That was you.
Who?
I know it was one of y'all trying to trade Trayvon off.
I just put it out there for discussion. I just put it out there for discussion.
Who was it? That was you. Then what?
It might have been me though, but hey,
injury, man, because you have a knee injury. You ready to get
nah. I'm just throwing it out there to have something to talk about. But hey, it's. I mean, we want to. Okay, who will be our starting corners next year? Bland. Okay, we got Bland. Because Bland's a free agent. Bland's a free agent. Bland's a free agent.
Jay Lou a free agent.
Jay Lou's a free agent. But I'm just saying, we gotta keep Bland.
You gotta keep Bland.
Okay.
You gotta keep Bland.
And then you talking about Trayvon might be out for the whole next year. So who's your corner over there?
So both of them.
You're right. I forgot about Trayvon being out for the whole year. You're right,
man.
That's a bad one for you.
Hey, man,
it can't be none of them 20 numbers.
Can't be none of them
25, 27, 28. No.
So we still won't sit on Trayvon? I mean, business is business. I love Trayvon. Got Trayvon jersey, got all that. I understand what he is to the fans and all that, but when it comes to business,
yeah, I'm sitting on
right move to keep him.
What you gonna get? What you gonna get for an injured Trayvon right now?
That's the thing.
What you gonna get for a consistently injured Trayvon?
Because the injury,
2 of them back to back.
And that's because they rushed him back.
How long was he out?
Yeah, now let's get on that because they trying to say
how long was
he out? He wasn't training.
Maybe the year.
They were talking about how bad his little rehab process was, and the players is calling cap on that.
I'm saying bring him.
But they throw him in the mix when he got hurt again, man. Now his Carter was messed up.
I mean, if you
trying to Chase Lamar Chase.
If you gonna sit on,
that's how you know it's a fool is going on with
Jalen Smith all year. Why not?
I'm saying bring him back.
Well, that's different sitting on Jalen Smith at the beginning versus paying somebody and talking about having cap issues and sitting on Trayvon for a year when you need him.
Well, I'm just saying,
we paid another guy $60 million to sit at home. What's Trayvon's routine?
If he's going to be if he's going to come back, if he's going to come back healthy and just as good, I mean, you know.
Who you talking about? D-Law? Who?
That.
I'm talking about for next season though, because Trayvon's hurt this year too.
Yeah,
I'm talking about for all next season. That could be back.
Hopefully, maybe.
Well, how much money is that gonna save us?
What, cutting Trey?
Yeah,
cut Trey and get who? Who you gonna get?
No, I'm just saying how much money is that gonna save us?
You got to play somebody there anyway.
But you're gonna lose the dead cap that you're gonna go against it. I'd rather tell him to restructure his contract than to cut him.
I mean, I'm legit with that. I just wanted to see what the money was. I was just curious.
I definitely don't know what the money.
I have to research the money situation or whatever.
Yeah, I definitely don't know what the money side is.
Yeah, I ain't that deep in it. But shout out to all the Pro Bowl selections. We had 5 with CD Lamb, Micah Parsons, Turpin, Tyler Smith, and Brandon Aubrey. Shout out to them. They get
Shout
to
out,
be
Brandon.
in Florida, man. Man, y'all, who's that, man?
That's me. I'm gonna mess with you.
I thought I gotta be tired.
Look, I'm over. I've been frying chicken the whole time we've been on here.
Okay. Share. Come on, share it with the fans, man. Share it with the fans.
That's the only pieces that I get, man. Look, I've been running up like that. I've been off camera. I've been upstairs running around. I was trying to be quiet, and I was like, these AirPods gonna get me. I forgot to mute it because I was listening. I knew they was going to get me. I said, I'm being too loud.
So at running back, they let Zeke go. Release Zeke, saying they released him to, give him a chance to lock on with a playoff team or whatever. Do y'all see it happening? Do y'all see him getting some traction with another team?
Whose running backs is hurt?
Detroit.
I don't. In the right scheme, Kansas and Kansas City down running backs too. Pacheco's still hurt, ain't he?
Nah, Pacheco back.
Back.
They back. Him, Hunting.
He didn't do nothing for me. He didn't do nothing for me in fantasy.
And him at Detroit's interesting. That's an interesting scenario.
Mm-hmm. Just to give Gibbs a break and the way that they run with that offensive line, he could be successful.
Short yardage for sure.
So y'all bet.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
That ain't why they released him.
No, I ain't. No.
Nah, I think so. I think he asked to be released. And they granted him.
Yeah, because they didn't want that news and that headline to cut him in the offseason.
Yeah, that was coming. Yeah. I think that was coming.
So that's what I'm saying. So would you rather say, hey, we're gonna go on and release you and make it look like it appeared to be you can lock on with someone else, as opposed to later on down the road, hey man, we don't need you no more, headline saying they cut Zeke?
I'm thinking Zeke already knew the writing was on the wall that he was gonna get cut, and he went to him and told him, hey, let me try to get on with a playoff team since I'm already about to get cut anyway. Let me see if I can latch on with somebody and make a run through the end of this year and get picked up next year. And I think they agreed. That's what I was thinking.
Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see if he locks on with somebody. So who's your second running back in the Commanders game?
Hunter. Turpin,
Hunter.
Right. Turpin.
Y'all don't think we'll see Deuce?
Nope. Why?
And what happened to OG's boy, Dalvin?
Might as well.
Yeah, they let him go.
Is Dalvin still
they already had Zeke.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well run
that whole mismanagement. See, that's all that mismanaging on the team. Like, that's Jerry McCarthy. Like, what are y'all doing? McCarthy, it's wild because it's on you because they don't run the ball. So it's pointless to having them. Now, Jerry and them, they don't know what to do. They got to manage the players and the money. They already confused about both.
That's true.
It's just ridiculous, man. Just poor mismanagement. Too many spots. Like, you gotta have a competent head coach at least to deal with this, man. Somebody gotta be headstrong and keep shit in order on the field. Because we got a quarterback
if you won't get a competent GM, why you think you're gonna get a competent coach?
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, you gotta get somebody young. You gotta have somebody that know how to take over a room, man.
Good luck with
that.
Good luck.
Good luck with that.
I mean, we had it not too long ago, man. That locker room was intact, man. And the redhead guy had it, man. Garrett, he had it in order to an extent to where he had some successful years.
What you say?
Well, we had Cowboy football going on.
When you wanted them,
and he just lost.
when he iced his own team.
Yeah,
it was bad right there. It was bad right there. You know what he wanted to do.
that was before.
But I'm saying when he snatched up
He had it
Linehan,
together.
and Matt Linehan and Ron Marinari, he got that run game together. Like we had a culture, we had a solid foundation, the culture to keep building on right there, man.
Yep.
And when Zeke and Dak and them got there and Garrett and them got gone, it went away. We had something going right there. We could have been building on it. It could have been successful at it. We should be successful. And I mean, saying they're going to NFC championships right now, building off of that right there, man.
So why not do what who done it? Philadelphia or Tampa Bay or what they did and to switch up their seasons. They went and got a good offensive coordinator. Do y'all think that could possibly solve some issues?
So did you call Kellen Moore a good offensive coordinator?
I mean, hey,
he was.
Look what the Eagles is doing. Look what they doing.
He was a good one with us. He just wasn't good at situational.
I mean, he got a 2,000-yard back.
I mean, that's a 2,000-yard. That's a special back, though.
Okay, but that special back was in New York, though. That special back was in New York, though.
He's playing with the best offensive line.
The special back was,
He's playing with the best offensive line in football.
Okay, so you gonna say so which one is it? So is it the offense?
He still got a little something,
or is it the back?
No, they complement each other. Like he's in a both. That's a perfect marriage.
Don't you still need a play caller?
They were already running. They ran the ball well last year with Swift. They ran the ball well with Swift and game well last year.
They ain't get 2,000.
I mean, but Saquon, we always knew Saquon was special, though. Like, that's not Saquon was special with he was Barry Sanders in New York. He was Barry Sanders in New York, but luckily he was able to get out.
Barry Sanders, no.
For New York, I'm saying that's the equivalent because he was running behind no offensive line. He was running behind no. It's an equivalent, though. That's all I'm saying is that he had to make. He
would get shut. He would get shut, man. Barry wasn't getting shut like that.
Bro, all I'm saying is that he's in a great situation right now in Philadelphia with that offensive line and their style of football. And their style of football, it's a match made in heaven for somebody.
So you give the OC no credit. You give the OC no credit whatsoever.
I'm not saying it's not. I don't watch. So look. I don't watch enough Philly football to see what they do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, looking at what they have on that offensive line,
I don't either.
And knowing their scheme, I don't know offensively. All I know is that when they did switch to running the ball real heavy, they started.
So how you know their offensive line is like that?
Huh?
I'm saying, how you know their offensive line is like that?
We've been watching them for the last 3-4 years.
Oh, okay.
We've been watching them. I'm just saying this year with Kellen Moore, I've been watching the offense enough. I do know that the receivers was bitching about not getting the ball enough once, and then the winning started and it got quiet because remember at the beginning of the season, this team wasn't that team. They wasn't running the ball like at the beginning of the season. You know what I'm saying?
But now look what you said. You said the beginning of the season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they figured it out. Like, hey man, we have this guy, our offensive line's a beast. Let's run it down people's throats. And that's what they started doing. Because this guy, we know Saquon's special. He's the best back in the league. We know that. You know what I mean? Like, this is his full potential right now. We knew he was great in New York. You're just seeing him in a really good situation, bro. Like, it's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not?
Okay, what about Tampa Bay?
They got really good backs. I don't know their offense. I don't watch enough of theirs. I know
one of their backs a rookie. One of their backs a rookie, but I'm just saying they put up, they pass the ball, they throw the ball, they're exciting. That's OC. That's an OC. That's all I'm saying is, do we think, not to get on them too much, if you were to plug in a great OC in Dallas, would that solve our issues?
It would help. The play calling
but who would you go get? Who would be in that position?
Y'all tell me who's some good OCs out there? Is it some college OCs?
You ain't gonna get no good. I don't think you're gonna get a. You're gonna have to grab
Tampa Bay went to the
tight
college
end coaches and shit.
Tampa Bay went to the college ranks and got Liam Cohen. So I'm saying, is there somebody that we should be scouting that's young, that's an OC that McCarthy can give that to? And allow.
He's not right. He ain't ready to give it to no. He ain't ready to give it to no college. I don't see him doing it.
But bro, like we're old enough.
I can't see him doing that.
We were able to see a lot of football and a lot of basketball, just a lot of sports. Period, right?
Right.
And we were able to see the transitions of each game. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't live through, not to show our age, but we didn't live through multiple eras of football. You know, watching quarterbacks evolve, watching defense, just the hitting that we grew up on. So the game is changing. The teams that don't embrace the change, if you don't have very special players, which we don't have, we have one special player. We have really one special player, and that's CD. You know, Micah on the defense.
Yeah, Micah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have those, you have to go get new blood and change with the offense.
Ryan special, but go ahead.
Yeah, but you got to go get new blood and change with the game. Like you said, that they went to college. You got to get something that you got to get innovative right now, man. The game is changing, and you got to update with it. You don't get left behind. I think that's what anything with politics, whatever it is. The world is changing. Yeah, you got to evolve. You got to evolve.
Keep an open mind when the world
changes.
Yeah, you got to evolve.
Yeah, we got to. You got to evolve.
I don't see us evolving.
If you don't, you're gonna get left behind.
I see us keep getting left behind. We keep going and getting these old guys.
Yeah.
Old offensive coordinator, old coach, old defensive coordinator. I just see a bunch of old owner, old GM. It's just a bunch of old heads. I don't see no change.
We are
old ass son, Steve.
We literally are a good old
So we are dying a slow death.
Correct. It's a good old boy. It's a good old boy franchise.
Correct.
Yes. Jerry is no longer Jerry Jones. He's just with old Gerald.
Oh, Gerald.
He's old. He ain't got it in him, man.
No, man, the change is gonna be happening.
He ain't got the. It's over, man.
The youngest person we had was
stay off my line, guys.
The youngest one we had was Kellen Moore, and he was homegrown.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, he got stale. His play calling and stuff was stale. It got basic.
They still hate his passing game. Philly, they hate that passing game offense.
That's why they run the ball like that. That's why they run the ball. The receivers was mad at Philly earlier this year because they didn't like it. It was very fight.
If we get the 2,000 yard back, I don't care about the receivers getting mad. Let's get 2,000.
That's what happened. But that's what happened. They started embracing. They started embracing what they are, bro, and start running the ball, and you winning. That's what happens.
You don't do it in the Jerry. You don't do it in that Jerry Coast offense. You don't run that ball in that Jerry Coast offense.
No.
You don't run the ball to Jerry. Let Dak throw it.
He's gonna pay him $60 million. He's gonna throw that ball. Damn it.
Stupid.
Yeah, and Jerry Coast, man. It's a Jerry cap on. This was going down. Me too.
Smash.
I would love to. That's what I was calling for. So I'm get back to that 14 to 17 mode. We be all right, man.
Yeah.
And then what do
got
you
new
do
offense?
And what do you do if you get an Aston Genty?
Right.
I mean, are you gonna run the ball with McCarthy's the coach?
Man, they're gonna take him about 10 months to find out if he's gonna be the starter. Like they did Rico down.
If he game 16,
they're gonna do the fucking running back.
And he figure out, hey, I can run the game.
They're gonna wait till November after Thanksgiving to say I he's the starter.
So let me
make Dak throw it.
Ball to him a lot. I can see him getting a play like that and throwing the ball to him.
Let me throw something else out at you. Trey Lance, free agent. Which one would you want if you were to keep Trey Lance? Would you want to have him as the backup? Meaning whatever happens with Coop, something got to happen with Coop. Would you rather have him as the backup to Dak, or would you like him to try another position like a Antoine Randall and go wide receiver? That's something I thought about. Ain't no Cowboy creator. None. If I heard y'all start talking about this, y'all got it from me because this came from me. If I heard anybody speaking on Trey Lance becoming a wide receiver, y'all got it from me. But y'all go ahead.
So Trey
Let me hit
Lance,
it right back one more time.
yeah.
Would you want him as a backup to Dak, or would you rather see him change positions and be a wide receiver like how Antoine Randall was?
He don't want to change positions. But
so what? If you want to stay a Cowboy and we're talking to you and saying, hey, we think you'll do better here. We think that you can succeed in this position. We would like to try you out here. What you think about? I mean, his little brother plays receiver. So it's got to, and then a quarterback, a lot of them, they'll go from quarterback to becoming receivers. We need a receiver. He's quick, he's fast, he can use his feet.
I think as a free agent, he'll have a suitor.
I'm saying, what would y'all want then? Okay, we're not gonna do it. What y'all think about that? Would y'all rather have him as a backup quarterback to Dak, or would y'all like to see him switch positions? I'm asking the crew. Forget what the organization's gonna do. I'm asking the crew. What's y'all thoughts?
Back up.
I'd rather him leave.
You'd rather him leave?
I'm with that too. I'm with you too. I'm with you too, Rick. But if I had to pick one,
I ain't never seen you play receiver, guys.
Nah,
so I say, Troy, I ain't never seen you kind of get out there like
who have you seen play receiver that was a quarterback though until after you heard that they were a quarterback? Man, he used to be a quarterback and he's playing receiver.
Because Dak need a real weapon. They try to act like he's a real receiver.
It's only one player in the league.
They get to acting like he's a real receiver. They done gave him a 4th round pick.
Bro, Taysom Hill was the last one to really do it, wasn't he?
No, Pryor did it pretty good.
Pryor?
No, Taysom Hill. Didn't Taysom Hill play quarterback too, didn't he?
Yeah, but he's still he's kind of a quarterback tight end.
He played rugby.
Running back.
He was actually backup. He was actually backup quarterback last year. He's third string this year for some odd reason because he's actually better than that second string guy they got. But for some reason he's third string this year. But yes, he was technically backup to Carr last year.
Yeah, but then he played some games at quarterback like a couple years ago, though, didn't he?
Yeah, correct. But he's listed at tight end.
I know.
Pryor actually was quarterback, and they came to the league and they changed him to wide receiver, and he did pretty well at wide receiver.
Yeah, but I don't see Lance. But I think Pryor was a different athlete than what we see Lance to be. Just like Steve said, I ain't never seen you play wide receiver.
Well, I don't know what kind of athlete Trey is. He's very fast, and I would think he's athletic. He looks athletic on the field.
Hell yeah.
But if it's a choice, if it's between the two, I'd rather him, do that, punt return, kick return, do something else if there's a choice. If it was up to me, I'm like Rick, hold the clipboard or we don't need you. Pretty much.
Hey, Bobby Petrino never seen Michael Bush be a running back.
Yeah. But that's a little tad bit different, man, because, like when I think of Trey Lance, for us, he wouldn't see the field unless we were 6 receivers, unless we were 6, 7 receivers in, because we already I'm not saying these guys are super great, but I can't see him being better than Jalen Brooks or Jalen Tolbert or Flournoy. I can't see him being better than them coming in. And if he plays receiver, that means we're in a real bad spot.
What I'm telling you is he got way more speed and way more athletic ability than all of them.
Let me ask you.
But a
let me
receiver, his footwork.
let me
We
ask you
don't
this.
know. I mean, that can be taught. We can go out and run routes and see if we can catch.
That
Let
means we're in
let
a bad position, bro. That means
let
we're
me
in a
ask
bad
you.
receiver spot if we move it. If we want to keep him that bad,
Well,
if we
here's
want to
something
either
else.
he's dynamic and we don't know. He got
Here's
to be
something
super
else.
dynamic.
I've known quarterbacks to also, if it's not wide receiver, I've known quarterbacks to play free safety when they've kind of getting them acclimated to another position.
Okay.
I've seen quarterbacks go to wide receiver and quarterbacks go to free safety.
Okay.
In the league,
Trey don't have the face like he's running through nothing.
this ain't high school. This ain't high school or college. The league.
What I'm saying is that's what they're trying to do. When Nebraska, when Eric Crouch, when the Rams drafted Eric Crouch, he wanted to play wide receiver. They wanted to put him in safety. He quit the league. So I'm just saying that when they try to do something else with quarterbacks, it's wide receiver or either safety. I don't know if any of them is transcended and been good at that, but I know that's another position that they'll try to get quarterbacks who not going to make quarterback in the league to play other than wide receiver.
And that's what camp's for.
You gotta really see something in that person to make them do that, for you to have that idea. And for us to try it, that means we've seen something in practice. We've seen something to even try. These people, they don't. There's not like he's not that good. I think he'll have suitors in the offseason. He'll play for somebody else, but he's not that good for you to like. It would already been thought of.
And I don't even know.
The kid's 5 years in.
So you cool with him being
4,
the
5 years in?
backup? You cool with him being the backup?
Yeah, because the way it's looking, he'll be more effective as the backup than he would a wide receiver.
Okay.
You know, see, I don't know.
But in hindsight, you could be wrong, though. You know that, right? In hindsight, if you gain more information and he were to prove you wrong, then that'll be another one that you would have to come back and publicly apologize for.
I mean, as you see, I have no trouble with that. But if it was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm just saying, I ain't talking about ifs. I'm just talking about.
Nah, bro, look. It's more likely that Dak gets hurt again. Knock on wood. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But what I'm saying is that with his injuries, we're gonna need a backup quarterback. We're probably gonna need him at quarterback before we need him at receiver. If we have to think about transforming into another position, we either A, really like the kid, or B, we know something that somebody else don't know.
So what happens with Coop then? What happens with Coop?
Coop stays.
You think Coop stays?
Coop stays.
I'm just saying, with your scenario, you're saying that we need him more as a backup.
I think Coop leaves because I'm assuming I think Coop might leave. I think somebody's gonna pay Coop more than what we're willing to pay him.
Coop just resigned a year or two ago, didn't he?
No, he's a free agent.
Damn.
Yeah, Coop's a free agent too, if I'm right. I seen the list the other day. You gotta look at the list you sent in there. I think he's I'm already checked, but I'm pretty sure he's a free agent too.
That would be a little disappointing. That means
he's still coming. He's coming back.
That means I was going to say that means that somewhere in this draft, PH and them gonna try to take a quarterback. But here's what I was gonna say: even if you get a quarterback somewhere in the top 4 rounds, how much more ready would that guy be than Trey Lance to actually throw a ball in the NFL?
Not much at all.
Is Trey ready? Because
that's what I mean. I think if
Dak was ready.
That's what I'm saying, Dre. That's what I'm asking you, Dre. If we literally got a quarterback with the first 4 rounds, he would probably be more ready to throw a ball in the NFL than Trey Lance really is. That's exactly what I was saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you get rid of Coop, do you think they're gonna put us in a situation where Dak is our definite number 2? This guy can't throw a pass on the next level, man. Not yet.
So look, right now, don't let me y'all are better whatever it's called contract aficionados than I am. It says 2023, 2024, he signed a 2-year deal. So that means he's a free agent at the end of next year, or
probably next year.
So that's next year. So we gave him $3 million. We gave him 2 years, $6 million. signing bonus of 1.2, average salary 2.5. You know what I'm saying? So it says that as of 2025, he will be unrestricted free agent.
Yeah, unrestricted.
So that means what next? So that means
So
end of next year, right?
In the next year, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay, because I always get it mixed up. Is it 25, 26, 24, 25? We're in the 24, 25 right now, right?
Where you at, Jerry?
Okay.
24, 25.
I'm just making sure it ain't 24,
26. Yeah, 25,
yeah, okay.
26.
So it says as of 2025,
he'll be a
he's
free,
going to be
right.
He'll be unrestricted.
Yeah, but I don't know if is that saying 25 this year or is that saying 26 next year?
I'm thinking 26 next year.
No, he's gonna be on the team next year is what it sounds like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, facts.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Hey.
Bring them back.
Bring them back. Bring them back. Bring them back. Bring them back.
Oh, no, man.
Draft somebody take his place.
Yep.
But bring him back. He's an eye Band-Aid, but if it's a long term, he's not the long term solution. It's just a Band-Aid. It's to stop a small cut, not a major gash.
That's true. He can win some games, but shoot, y'all seen next year's schedule? Hey, that's looking rough.
Rough. That did not look like a third place schedule, man. Third place in the division schedule.
It sure didn't.
Man, that's rough. For real.
You know what I'm gonna be like? You know what I'm gonna be like come July and August? I'm gonna be sitting there like Ox. Don't bring no scared business to me. We go 17-0. We go 17-0. You don't bring no scared businነት to me.
Right.
We go 17-0 again.
Y'all see some running backs y'all like? Y'all see some running back play? Court receivers play y'all like? The college games?
I like Caleb Johnson, running back. If you don't get the main guy, I like Caleb Johnson.
I like Lacey in the second or third round. Third. If he make it to the third, grab Lacey.
Y'all know I like T-Mac. I like T-Mac as a receiver.
He's out there.
Denny and Scatterboo.
Man, Scat's too small and he's too Marion Barber for me.
Yeah, that's a good. He got that Marion Barber style.
He'll be exciting. He'll be a fan favorite. He'll do some things, but his shelf life is short.
Could he fill in the deep void, the short distance, the little 31s, 4th and 1?
I think so. If he's
catch it at the backfield.
If he's in the 5th round, if he's still there 5th, 6th round, I'll grab him.
Yeah. Y'all like the Jenny stock raise so far with y'all?
Who?
Genties. Ashley Jenny.
Yeah, I'll take him. Yeah.
Stock drop with me.
He was breaking tackles. He was breaking tackles for me.
My man let that ball go twice. He was letting that ball go.
Yeah. You gotta tighten that up.
I ain't tripping on you not getting the yards and all that. You gotta hold on to that ball. In the big game.
I agree. We can teach that at the next level though.
That's true. I seen Tiki Barber learn it. I'm true.
Yeah. I think he'll be all right. Still look good. He's breaking his tackles. I think he's just fortunate, man.
Do we get burgers?
Terry, what's your screen looking like over there, bro?
Huh? You said what?
Your screen look a little different on here to me.
What you talking about, Willis? You talking about?
Hype to me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. What are you talking about?
We get burgers.
OG had them.
Nah.
OG Kush.
Nah, I swear.
OG Kush.
Do we get we came close. We had 34 last time we played.
Last game of the season. Is it a season sweep? And do we get
burgers? So look, do we get burgers just for scoring 40 or do we get burgers on a win?
We get burgers for scoring.
What's the rule on
that? If we get burgers, do we get burgers on a sweep?
But if we sweep one, I just wonder, is this one of the seasons where we're getting burgers just for dropping 40? we gonna put an asterisk on this one because we just want some burgers, man. That's all I want.
Nah,
So what you think? We gonna get 40 and lose?
We gotta get the 40.
It's possible.
I don't even like your attitude.
We lost when a team scored 52 points on us at home before. We lost.
I don't even like that aura coming from over there. We gonna get 40 and drop 40 and lose. Nah, it ain't happening. We drop 40, we winning, man.
Dre and Steve know that, right? We dropped 50 on us. We Denver dropped 50 on us and we lost. So why can't it happen?
So you saying that Jaden Daniels is better than Peyton? Is that the year? Is that the year Denver went? Nah, that wasn't the year they went to the Super Bowl.
That was Denver's year. That's the year.
Denver's year they had DeMarcus Ware.
Okay, so it was the year after then that they went, but they still dropped 50 a year and we lost.
Yeah, they knocked that Denver team. Nah. We already beat them. We already put up 34 on them in the victory at their crib. I'm not saying us dropping 40 on them and losing, giving up 50.
We put our points up by the special teams. Don't forget.
I don't care. The burger tastes the same. The burger will taste the same. Let's do it again. Put up 20 more on the special teams.
What you said?
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
Ain't no burgers this week. They gonna empty the bench with a bunch of bums this weekend. No burgers this week.
Nuts.
Dang.
Who gonna empty the bench?
We are. We gonna play cats ain't even played this week. Watch.
Hey.
Man, we going to win. Man, people's jobs
We've
on the
been
line.
doing that all year.
Yeah.
People's jobs is on the line, man. Somebody get jobs.
Probably
what
more
say?
now.
What you say, Steve? We've been doing that all year.
Man.
Hey, man, do not put Boop in the game. Do not put Boop in the game. And if you do not put him on McLaurin. Come on, man.
Right.
Do not.
Put him in safety.
Man.
Put him at quarterback, like Jigga said.
Nah.
Quarterback.
Put him on the bench.
Nah, just give him some.
If I see 25 in the game, I'm losing my shit.
Do not put him in the game,
that's
man.
Zim's guy though. We gave up Nashawn Wright for Andrew Booth out of Minnesota.
We was tripping. And that should be the reason he get fired. We can put that on his resume. This is why you get this pink slip. Hey, nah.
So is it easy like Sunday money?
And Booth ought to be ashamed of himself too, coming over for a team in 27 getting more clock than you, and he out there looking like that. Booth, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
He is. He got to be.
You got to be.
Not even getting ashamed, but in the league, you got pride and the competition and the competitive nature, and you don't want to see yourself just out here getting handled. And he looked like a true bum that last game. Man, it looked bad.
Barbecue chicken.
Barbecue
chicken.
Exactly. He looked like me out there.
Yeah, for real. That's exactly how I would have looked. I would look the exact same too, spinning around in circles.
Right, I'm talking about right now. Me right now.
That's it. I'm there. I'm
playing catch up.
I would have looked just the same, bro.
I back in his, back at his age, and I was that age, I could at least got one.
Nah, there
bully.
you go again. There you go again. Nah.
It would have been a pass interference or something. I would have got a pass interference. I would have kept up with him. I would have kept up with him. I would have passed interference. I would have passed interference, man. I would.
Slick, tell him what would have happened.
You wouldn't be right there with him to get a pass interference.
You wouldn't even get the jam, bro. You wouldn't
even get the jam.
They would have been like, he ain't even turned his head or nothing.
What would have happened?
Man, barbecue chicken, same.
Hey, Devontae Smith running straight past Dre.
I'm still smoking nephews. I'm still smoking nephews at this age right now, boy.
That's not Devontae Smith.
Yeah, they not.
Hey, and be careful. You may take a stiff one to the face.
For real.
Little Devontae Smith knows some.
Bro, Devontae going straight past you, Dre. Time that quarterback
and
say
I'm gonna be pass interference.
Hey,
Pass
he pass interference, bro.
I done
By the
seen
time you reach your little hand out, he gonna swap around that. And
Hey, I done seen.
Which way did he go? Which way
I
did
done
he
seen.
go?
I done seen little cat. I done seen little cats put that stick up, boy. It ain't how big it is. It's when that stick come up and you don't expect it.
What's his 40 time, man? He ain't that fast, man.
Who, Devontae?
Oh, he's lightning.
Well,
he's Heisman winner.
I don't give a shit about no Heisman winner. Is he?
He's
some Heisman winners don't make it in the league.
He's 4.4 at the worst, I believe.
I think he's probably 4.3.
I think he's 4. I think he's 4.3.
You think he's faster than Turpin?
That's why I said he's 4.
He's not faster than Turpin.
We're talking about you, Dre.
No, y'all saying he's 4.3. Y'all saying he's 4.3.
No, I said 4.4 at the worst. He could be 4.3, but 4.4 at the worst.
Hold on. Let's see real quick.
Dre, he is blowing straight past you at that line. You are not going to get a finger on him, bro.
No, he's not, I'm gonna
What's your 40, Dre?
It's not the Heisman Trophy.
I'm gonna give him some space.
He gonna get him,
man. You got enough space, Dre. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, now how many Heismans didn't make it? Y'all just throwing that Heisman out there like
that's what I'm saying. So if the Heisman that did make it, you got one that made it. Why you think you're gonna stop the one that made it?
Man, you gonna get a pass interference on him.
You
gonna get a pass interference on him, bro.
Devontae Smith, boy. You
I feel like completion. Pass interference, touchdown.
They're saying he's between a 4.3 and a 4.5.
Bro, that's fast, dog.
Yeah, that is fast. But I'm not gonna be up on them like that. I'm not gonna be up on them like that, dog.
He need the Heisman Trophy winner with sleep work.
Make it worse. That's gonna make it worse when you ain't up on him like that. That's gonna make it worse. He gonna really run straight past. He gonna turn your hips, bro. You gonna turn your hips.
And I'm gonna get a pass interference, dog. I'm gonna jump at his.
Man, hit him dead in his mouth, man. He's an eagle. He's dead in his mouth. I'm helping. He's an eagle. He's dead in his mouth. I dare you grab my homie. It's up with you.
His hips ain't even gonna get turned.
You ain't leaving her.
What'd you say, OG?
I said, Terry, his hips ain't even gonna get turned. I'm talking about back when I could turn my hips, man. He gonna still be. Look, he said back when he could turn his hips.
Hey, but the thing is, Dre, look, again, you at that age, you at say 24, 25 against Devontae right now, bro, and you give him 5 yards cushion. He's still blowing straight past you, bro.
Nah, he ain't. Dog.
Like Booth is weak compared to NFL standards, right?
Right.
But there's some highs. I'll give it some.
I'm better than Booth.
Getting ready to play for Miami right now.
I'm better than Booth.
Brother,
I'm better than Booth, dog. I'm telling you, I'm
bro.
better than Booth at 25, dog. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying now. I'm saying right now. I'm saying at 25, I'm better than Booth, dog. I'm better than Booth, man. For real. I don't care what y'all say.
I can't doubt that. I seen Booth. I ain't doubting that, man.
Hey, so what y'all, before we get off, what do y'all think? How do y'all think? Do y'all miss? Would y'all take a Anthony Brown in this situation right now?
Nah.
Yeah, we would have needed.
Nah.
Over Booth?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Over Andrew Booth. Would you
take and 27. And 27. Both of them.
Yeah.
But he got some picks. He done made plays.
What he been in the league? 2 years?
Yeah.
He been out 2 years.
Not now. Not now. Just saying that if he was still around.
Yeah.
I thought that's out there.
Yeah.
Not now.
The same shit.
Not now. Hell no. They ain't never been that bad.
Well, I'm just
we ain't put that bad corners out. We never put that bad.
We be saying the same shit because in the scheme of things, if 27, 25 out there, then he's going to be the weakest link, and every quarterback still going right at him. I'm saying going at him.
They wouldn't have been able to blow
between
past
Brown and Booth, I'm taking Brown.
No, I get that. I'm just saying, but we will be saying the same thing. We would be talking about Brown bad because quarterbacks would be going at him. They wouldn't be going anywhere else. It wouldn't be 25 and 27. It'd be him, but same results. They still be going in his back. So we still be complaining about Brown.
Not that bad though. Not that bad.
But
not that bad.
If them other two wasn't there, how was we when he was there? Man, we was all over
we was
that
on him, but sometimes he made plays though. I don't see Booth making no plays.
No,
I don't see him in position.
But Booth is pretty much what, 5th string, 6th string,
7th.
Yeah, he came out of
Andy Brown wasn't on him for 6th stringer.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So like Anthony Brown would have been a lot better than those two. Yeah, but in the scheme of it, if he's over there with Bland, Diggs, and Lewis, we still cussing Anthony Brown out because he's still getting towed up.
Yeah, we would have cussed him out, but I scored.
But not as bad.
40 burgers.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. Not as bad.
You ain't getting them 3. You ain't getting 3 on him and all that. He gives up a big one. He gives up a big one, and he's trailing and all that, but just getting smoked play, and then line back up the next play, get smoked. Nah.
But in the scheme of it, we'd have been calling for him to be gone at the end of the year, too.
I was calling for him to be gone when he was there, so I can say it.
Yeah, I agree.
But I know what you mean, though. Yeah,
I agree. Y'all want to throw y'all scores up?
The meaningless
41-33. Burgers. However we get it.
41-33 burgers.
However we get it. Special teams, defense, rush. I gotta take that back, man. We ain't getting no 40 points without CD.
Man. That's what I said. He was going nuts. You on that Terry train was on earlier this shit.
End the season outright.
Hey,
27-20.
And Shauna's Kitchen closed for the season.
So if we get 30, can we get a 30 piece?
We done moved. We swinging the pole.
What?
We moving the goalpost.
30 piece.
I thought it was 50 for the 50 piece. Now we getting 30.
I was going to say 30 piece nuggets. Because 50 piece is spicy. What? 30 nuggets.
Yeah, 30 Chick-fil-A nuggets.
We're gonna have a repass for the season, man. That's all that is, dog. It's a repass for the season, bro. We're gonna have the vittles anyway. We need to have a regardless.
Yeah, hopefully we get a new coach and everything.
Yeah, bro.
Deal with that.
Yeah, dog. We need to have a season-eating repass, man.
Easy like Sunday morning, OG.
No.
Hey.
Like Slick said, no CD, no easy.
Hey, y'all heard it from the crew, man. Thank everybody for tuning in, man. It's Cowboys Raw Uncut. It was the CRU Kickback. Hey, y'all see Cool Rick, Steve-O, Young Terry, OG, and I'm Dre. It's the crew. Man,
much love, listeners. We appreciate you.
Season finale soon, man. Yeah. Get them Commodores, man. Easy like Sunday morning. It's still easy.
Get this victory.
It's still easy. Series sweet. Season sweet. Come on in here, man. Yeah. DQ ain't doing nothing, man. Them Washington Cowboys. Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
Anything else before we get out of here, crew? Appreciate y'all tuning in. I see y'all.
Happy New Year.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate all the support, man. Keep rocking with us. We gonna be there, and y'all gonna be wanting pictures, and we gonna take pictures. Yeah, it's cool. Cowboys Raw Uncut. To the next.
Cowboys Raw Uncut.